Hey, howdy hi. Finally back to MORIMENS. Feels like every time I try to get to this game, something steals me away. And a lot of the times it's just other gotchas updating. So finally I was caught up on enough stuff and Now that... All Inferno. This is, I'm to understand, like, one of the best support characters in the game? So, probably want her at least one copy? Maybe slightly more? I don't know. But, other news, here's the characters I have now. I did keep going until I got Kaikus to 3, so that apparently will carry me to, like, mid-game. I even have stuff to start edifying people to 50. I probably won't need that for story, but I've been doing event stuff just to stick around, you know? Yeah, his Enlightened 3 Outcast's Anguish, which is just a passive heal, 7.5% of his constitution every turn. And as he has over 100 constitution, it's actually a decent amount, especially with healing bonuses. You also have Katagura. I got Liz, but really I just rolled on Ultra until I had one character in it, so I could start doing the achievements for that. That's all I did that for. Tonga showed up. Arita was apparently a free character I just forgot to claim for a while. I don't know. Oh, all the... It's amazing to me there's only 4 of these, lower rarity These are just the 4 completely free characters you get from the story. And one of them is still kinda good. Ramona is quite good. I mean, there's just better doll. Ogie and Lotan both... I don't think I used Lotan even once, to be honest. That's about... Alright. De-effect zone training. Complete all weekly tasks. Do all this to get a skin for this character. That is a cool skin. It's like the gold... It's like her spine coming up from the legs. But then it's part of the front. That is cool. That's money. Got this today. Get levels. Wait, oh yeah, do enough level ups and... Ah yeah. Log one more day and I can get the other Book of Rotation. Lightless Encounter. Oh yeah. Get Ultra and Karo Fishers done, and I can get the character Erica and 5 more Pure Cores. Gift of Knowledge. Extract Silver. Ah. Spend money to get bonuses. That the fish? Hey, courting that. Yeah, that's him. I was looking at some of the events. Feast of Flames. I think I cleared the important stuff out of the shops. I could get these last of this. I think it's still something. But I got the major stuff, like... I got all, these, and... Admittedly... Like, all tests, Psyche Deep Dive, Feast of Flames. Yeah, the one problem with the things is, like... This one I was the closest to being able to do. Because I did a Knight's Wish, but I haven't finished Chapter 2 yet. Maybe I'll have time, and I can do this story if I try to book Chapter 2 today. So then I can at least get all this silver and this stuff I could trade for something. Yeah, use certain character types in City in the Lake. Clear stuff on the Madness difficulty for bonuses. I doubt I'll be able to do that. But the first thing I need to be doing, because I want to do this on screen, absolute profit. That's what they receive. All Inferno. Do. I am at the point where all the blue ones just kind of turn into script for me, which it makes sense. It means I probably never have to grind for script again. Not that I've had to so far. Not doing Fast Awakening because I can't think of a reason. Ah, there was one blue that I hadn't got yet. Delirium. Maybe that's not the only one, but that is one. Oh. Here's a somebody. Is it Doll, or am I gonna have to keep going a little longer? It's Karen. Is Karen just my soulbound character for this account? Who's going to show up no matter what I do? Hey, she's at least still a character I want. Like, she's at least okay on poison teams, and she works with stuff. I got Maid's Decree, which means Silent Fealty has a third stack. Creamy Frosting. HP Recovery and Poison of the Toad Stew up. Yeah, that's all good. What's the third one? Random chance thing. Passive effects that are a random chance to work are always gonna be iffy to me. Love Karen, didn't realize how nice her rouse is. I'll have to double check what it is, but I think I remember it being good. Yeah, at least I'm not cursed with some kind of lame character like I was on Grand Order for a hot minute. It was an event character too. I got like 7 copies of him trying to get the 5-star rate up. Does remind me I'm back to saving in Grand Order because I need to get the President in a year and a half. The President of Earth, not any president whom you've ever heard the name of. Unless you play Grand Order, then you've definitely heard the name. Oh, another person. Who's coming home today? There she is. I think this works off the 50-50 thing. 50% it'll be the rate up, and 50% it won't be, but if it wasn't the first time, it will be the second. The oh-so-great world-saving keeper. Ridiculous. Wake up. The stream's gone stale. Disturbing phrase to hear. Ladies and gentlemen, we got her. Doll Inferno. Just try to get you to where you need to be. I know absolutely nothing. Sounds like a you problem. I understand vaguely how she works. Her Exalt charges everyone else's Exalts and gives damage amp, inflicts poison. Once she gets to Finale, it draws cards, gives Arithmetica, triggers half the poison already on them, and starts upping her base Aliamus, which makes it take longer to charge it again. Congrats on doll. Thank you, Arata Itsuka. And I have people who are telling me what I need to acquire to make the game not terrible for myself. Funny enough, I actually already got Tulu just randomly. I don't know if you're good or not, but I don't need to know that much right now. I also have Karen. I think I have at least 3 good poison characters then. Doll, Pharos, and Karen. If I had another one, they'd need to be either. If I was just kind of average, that figures. And I got Kathagura as well, because she's probably good. And she actually does also work with Karen, because Karen can help you cycle the deck faster by just not playing her cards. That's always the funniest way a character becomes useful. They just have a bunch of retain cards, so essentially your deck's tinier. I don't know why chat didn't want to scroll down. Another thing about her is on 10th turn, she can change mode. Yes, she goes to Finale form on her 10th turn. And then all her stuff starts being better. Like, this, normally you choose either, bump up the team's strength, or bump up the team's damage, or reduce all enemies' strength. Once she's in Finale form, you start reducing your own max HP to do both effects, which... that's actually very dangerous. This is a heal that triggers more for all the Aliamus she has, which, especially once she's in Finale form, she starts being able to store up way more Aliamus as a plus side. But it changes to inflicting poison. And Arouse, what does this do again? Ah, yes. It is passive healing, and actually a very large amount of passive healing. 25% of con, that's really high. And gains Aliamus equal to her own Aliamus regen, so doubles her Aliamus regen. But in Finale form, you lose the HP recovery and instead just trigger part of the poison on them. So it's kind of interesting. In short fights, she'll keep you alive. In long fights, you start sacrificing yourself to hit them harder. Do a little of this. Give me that. Yes, I know very little. Spendthrift. Lord of Chaos. Beetle is very nice because she's a very low investment, very strong support. He definitely seems to be. Actually have stuff to go ahead and edify her up this high. All the way to 50. Her E1 is a very large power spike. Let me look what that is. Self-destruct transformation applies a turn of vulnerable to all enemies when Elation is chosen. Applies a turn of weakness to all enemies when Curse is chosen. That is really good. Let me see what her other stuff is, real quick. Terminal of Truth and Abyss and Fate's Descent increase base poison amount by 50%. Additional 15% increase for each stack of Finale. Stacking cap for Finale stacks has been removed. Are you sure it's not her E2 that's the very large power spike? This sounds like it makes poison suddenly start going up exponentially. Convoy of Extinction. Jesus. Strike and defense additionally generate 5% of her base aliamus. Illusions end heals 30% lost HP and its guaranteed damage goes up. It almost sounds like you want to get her to E2. I do have the materials to do that if I really have to. Like, I'm pretty sure I could keep rolling pretty comfortably. Just keep liking people, why not? Probably that should be my support awakener. On that note... At least get everything to 2. I don't have whatever this lucky candy thing is, though. Buy the Prototype Horizon. Might as well get some free copy if you have enough. Let me answer that question with another question. What is Prototype Horizon? Is that the, like, for lack of a better term, Battle Pass? Overdupes are good, but E1 gets more important the farther you go in the game, because flat strength's down and damage amp get worse. That is also true. Drop. Do-do-do. Exchange store. Okay. Oh. Sentiment exchange. Sure enough. This exists. I don't have quite enough to get 3, but I can get 2, and that's probably worth it. Probably hold out on Lightless, though. How do I get more of these? Main story 3 stars. Ah, okay. I'll be able to... Prototype Horizon. Sediment exchange... Ah, this. It allows you to acquire 1 Enlightened Shard for a currently unlocked SSR Awakener of your choice. I mean, I've got a bunch of this stuff. It's probably worth it to get that. It seems like the best thing to get with that. Timeless Loop for Wheel of Destiny copy. I can't get both. I'm just now realizing that was for regular doll, and I'm stupid. Dang it. Whatever. Unlock it. What is more important? How do I use that thing? Inventory, probably. Okay, probably for her, because she's, like, the most important of these. I could also just keep doing rolls for her if I really want to. Prototype Horizon and Time Loop copy are the most important things for the Sediment Shop. You always get them if you can. Right. I bought the absolute wrong thing, because I wasn't paying enough attention, because I saw a doll and brain turned off. Imagine Katagu Ra is also someone I can want at some point, but... for now, this is probably fine. Da-da-da. Oh yeah, I can pick out characters to get. I'm sure this is something I should do. Probably Nymphia and Jenkin, I think, are the two that are actually good. Nymphia is a poison staple. Yeah, they had her, like, even in, Dull Inferno's thing. I also have this, but I am so lost on what to get with it. Yeah, this is just speed up getting these characters, because I will get all of them eventually, is my understanding. If you just keep rolling, you'll get them. Pharos is... I mean, she's also a poison character, and she can apply a decent amount. You could be 3 Chaos, 1 Tentacle, and I don't think that's going to be terrible. You're just not going to be doing that much tentacle damage, but that's not where her damage is coming from anyway. It's from applying all that poison with the thing, and then going into red mode and slapping them a bunch. Though she does also manage to apply a lot of poison with Tulu. And I'm not timed on this, I can do it whenever I want to. It is true that, like, I've noticed strength down in some of the stuff. In some of the event stuff, it doesn't even properly do anything. Although, there was one event quest where I don't know how the fuck I was supposed to win, normally, because the enemy just gained hundreds of strength. And I can't do anything about that. 2 poison archetypes, Chaos Caro and Chaos Acor. Acor? I don't know. Will you come back soon if you really want to play poison? Well, I'm assuming I have the setup for Chaos Acor with Pharos. Is you the Chaos Caro option? Doop-doo. Here's a new Poison Awaker, came out in February. She's the staple in Chaos Caro. Got it. You almost do the level 45 one. One more. That's not what I meant to do. Oop, not what I was trying to do. Do have some kits if I really gotta, but honestly, for what I'm trying to do right now, I don't even need characters this high level, I just got them here. And get at least stuff to level 2, or at least the important parts. At least want to activate Soul Forge Aptitude. I don't fully know what it does, but I should turn it on. Ah. I have this stuff, I should use it. Before Chapter 2 is only active in endgame rules. Yeah, but turning it on for characters when I have... I see no reason not to turn it on for everyone in case I need to use them. Like, I'm not building past level 1, but it seems like for that endgame thing, if I ever need to use this character, just do that. It's probably not smart in the long run, because I got other stuff to do. Keep picking that. I know it's not activating for stuff I'm doing. It just... It seems like if I ever do that content with a character and they don't have it on, it'll be annoying. Realistically, I can just do it before I do the content. But I'm neurotic about this. At least still not at 30 with her. Whatever. Do. Get the important ones to 2 at least. You'll probably get the rest of her level ups needed and stuff. What was over here? Consume that. Great. Manual achievements. Getting so much stuff. I got so many just by doing achievements and things. I can do a roll here. It's on Chaos because it is. Don't question it any further than that. Right, new icons and such. Finally get back to the story now. Smoke and Violet. So we're in this wax museum and there's eldritch nonsense going on and... I think. I want to try out my new characters, possibly. There's also the argument that I don't have to do anything yet. I did bother to build Kaikus. Or bother to get Kaikus up to E3. Do have all these. I've been using them for a while. It would also be fun to try. This not fully built team. That, not how that works, okay. So... yeah, having to redo these. Actually, what am I doing? It does let you save this stuff. I keep forgetting to press the save button when I'm doing that. Let me just... I think he especially wants either of those, but... I have not been grinding this because there's been way too many events going on that I needed to grind instead. What does she want? You unlocked covenants? Yeah, a while ago. Like, I've had covenants. I think I even showed having them on screen last stream, at least. Field encounter she don't need. Who My Dearest Friend might be okay, 'cause she uses Exalt a lot, but Actually, Duty's Gravitas? That's just what her Exalt already does, but extra, so that works. Anything to increase her poison, though. My Dearest Friend's flavor text is from William's POV, by the way. It does look like that is William's hand on the lower side, isn't it? Gone so long and I didn't notice. Still keep dreaming of the day, that day, the gunshot pain in my left arm, the blood loss haze, frenzied rats chasing us. Then you appeared in your Mythag uniform, getting me out of that cursed old castle. The dream's end, you stood beside my sickbed and told me, for investigators, death is always close behind. You can no longer tell reality from dream. Whenever I'm confused, I reach for my left arm. If I feel the cold, intricate metal, I know I'm awake. But most times, I grasp nothing but air. Well, that's fucked up. She doesn't do killing blows, I don't think. I don't know if she's the one who wants Cursed Binding. As far as it looks like, the Silver Key is really good on Doll. Elevated Focus? Yeah, no, that would be good. Lets her, again, stuff that lets her spam out her Aliamus or benefits from when she uses her Aliamus all seems good. I think Nymphia is the one who wants the poison boost, because she's the one applying our base levels of poison the most. Actually, no. What am I saying? Pharos. Pharos wants Cursed Binding the most. And Imprisoned Madness isn't terrible? Like, I do want to end up using Raging Waves with her poison, and that will be good damage on those turns. And those turns should come sometimes, so... yeah. Imprisoned Madness. Some of these effects, it probably doesn't matter who has it on. Like, Imprisoned Madness is for the whole team. And this doesn't apply to just the wielder, but some stuff applies to just the wielder, and that's when I need to be careful. I'll look for recommendations. Does she want Nobleman's Staff? She doesn't do Exalt damage. I mean, the shield when she does her Exalt is fine, and I guess the Aliamus regen on both these is okay. Is that good? I know this thing is... who cares? That's very clearly not what I pressed. Yeah, I don't think her Exalt does damage. I don't think Nobleman's Staff is the pick for her. And it does damage, but not directly. It's increasing base Exalt damage, which she doesn't have, so I don't... I mean, the Aliamus regen level is, like, okay, but I don't think this is the best thing in slot 1 for her. When in doubt, R-wheel. I don't know what that means. I don't see anything by that name. You gotta remember, I've not interacted with the community too much to know what you're talking about. Critical point, Land of Non-Existence, Memory Syndrome, Analysis of Death, Adventurer's Pack, Cloaked in the Night, Severin Scar, Elevated Focus, Moment of Reunion, Duties Gravitas, To My Dearest Friend, Prison Madness, Gaze Viscera. Greed and Frenzy are two good ones. Oh, you mean regular rare. Okay. Frenzy. Number of relic slots becomes 3, one being a cursed relic slot. Purchasing a cursed relic grants 15 black sigils. I don't think I want that. I feel like I want way more than 3 relics. What does greed do instead? I feel like I want like 4 or 5 relics if I can help it. 3 relics and one of them has to be cursed sounds like a terrible trade-off. Why would I ever want that? In exchange for getting less relics, now one of them has to be bad. Or at least be double-edged. I mean, buying one grants some sigils, but that's a teeny tiny amount of sigils. How is this good? I guess the Keyflare regen is really high, but unless I'm really missing something, this seems terrible. For each stage starts, obtain 30 black sigils. Relic capacity +2. Yeah, that's just a better version of Frenzy. 3 relic slots in shops. The R-wheels are still machine translated. Oh, okay. I think I'd still rather have greed. Because that's... Cursed relics, a lot of the time, you're not gonna get that benefit, is the thing. I guess I'll put it on just to guarantee I always have 3 slots. Critical point. Dealing damage, increase crit rate. He doesn't care about crits. I don't think this recommended is very good. Recommend the 3 glass wheels. I will ask you what glass wheels are. SR. Alright. You see, a wheel called wheels. You see where I'm getting confused by this now, right? I don't think I have that one. Oh, Moment of Reunion. It's not called that. 3 glass. Alright. Yeah, that just seems good enough. Moment of Reunion. Okay. Like I said, I don't have, like, any other covenants. 3 glass, it does look like that, for sure. And for my posse... I mean, Voices in Your Head is good. So's Tiny Wish. I feel like Tiny Wish is really good for spamming out stuff like Dull Inferno wants you to do. I also have the Final Vow, though this is a poison team. I don't think crit rate and strength are stats I need. So either Voices or Tiny Wish. And I'm fond of Tiny Wish. I'm well above the recommended level. Tiny is better. Yeah, I get the impression Tiny is just good. You want Nymph to non-stop exalt. Okay, that's good. 4 hours ago. Splash? That sounded like breaking a window. Splash is the word you used. The detectives swiftly shattered the display window glass, knocking down wax sculptures one by one. Brutes. This is a desecration of art. Rogers, you shit! No! Mr. Rogers, you are suspected of involvement in the Whitechapel District disappearances. According to Treaty Article 112, we have the right to detain and interrogate you at the committee. I'll go with you, just don't destroy my work. Wait, I have something to say to him. 5 minutes. Rogers. So we meet again. And you are? Last time I saw you, you were 8 or 9. Right, I had a feeling Rogers was the kid. Sitting among a pile of corpses and wax sculptures. No, the wax sculptures were corpses too. Your mother took you away, you were crying and refusing to leave. I've been a detective for 30 years. The moment I saw your eyes, I knew you were a complete scoundrel. Real piece of trash. I have a dick thing to say about a traumatized 9-year-old, but... Continue. So, it's you. I knew you killed Mr. Wax from the very beginning. Tell me, where'd you hide him afterward? Speak! You're a stutterer, not a mute! Right here. What? He's everywhere. Underground, in the display window, in my nightmares. And... behind you. The moment Rogers spoke, a thin red line appeared across the detective's neck. William, why the hell did you leave the normal human alone with the eldritch monstrosity people? Mr. Rogers really went off the deep end? Yeah, I don't think I want him to be my neighbor. His head slid from his shoulders, rolling across the ground, eyes still wide open. Who's there? Show yourself! The rich scent of narcissus flower... Sorry. I'm losing my mind entirely. The rich scent of narcissus flows slowly through the night, enveloping William in stacks of pale purple mist. Daydreaming isn't a good habit, investigator. 23:30. 9:30, sorry. No, 11:30, yeah. Help me, it's eating me alive. A woman's voice, sis? The noise seems to be coming from over there. Let's check it out. Unfinished statue. Restoration of the wax sculpture is ongoing. You're not a professional wax sculptor, nor have you received formal aesthetic training. Yet you skillfully begin molding, shaping, painting. As if you were born with a chisel in your hand. As if it was destined to be incomplete, waiting for your touch. Choose a card, reduce arithmetic cost by 1. Let me think. What is kind of a very core card that I want to play every time it shows up? Like, I don't need that on Toad Stew, because if I just keep holding on to it, it'll eventually become cheap enough to play. 3-cost Nymph. Knell of Death. I was definitely looking at this one. Inflict poison on all of them, apply weakness invulnerable. Like, this seems like something I want to play whenever I have it. Because whether I'm attacking or defending, this is doing something great for me. So cutting it from a 3-cost to a 2-cost, really good. And it also now has Bastion on it. Oh yeah, actually no, cutting it from a 3 cost to a 1 cost. I forgot I upgraded it enough to where it now goes down. Yeah, now I can always play it, and it even gives me a little shield. What should the face of the wax sculpture look like? Close your eyes and countless blurry faces appear in your mind. They are like candles with pale flames, emerging and vanishing in the dark river. You follow the river to its end, where the one and only final wax sculpture stands. As you approach it, you see... There's the knell of death right away. Slap. There's actually a decent amount of realm mastery I have. Okay, what to add? Finesse on defense, Might on this isn't terrible, because this actually does have strength scaling, which I forgot about. If it were the one that applies strength before it goes off, it'd be better. Do I... they both have retain by... It already has retain, so part of its effect just isn't go... It's basically just have another copy of Silent Fealty. Mirror can be really good. I actually have had... So, my build before this, I had Tulu in there. And Mirror was actively bad on a lot of his cards, because it meant you didn't discard them at the end of the turn. Which you kind of want to happen, because it'll trigger another tentacle attack. But I don't have anyone like that in this deck. Yeah, I guess this is decent. Like, it's... Yeah, it is a good card. Plot. Pitch black in here. Could be a trap. Do you know what this is? In the darkness, Ramona calmly turns on a flashlight, re-illuminating the path. Whoa, why is there a light inside? What is this? Scientific name. Handheld electronic illumination device. Commonly called a flashlight. Okay, so bulbs are still kinda rare. Prevents collisions with walls, trees, and streetlights. Oh. Just gotta... I'm always trying to figure out the exact level of technology they got here. Sometimes I think your backpack's a magic hole. Think you'll pull out a full tea set someday, like in fairy tales? Standard field equipment, nothing particularly special. That look tells me she does have a tea set. Hey, what's this event? Personally, I don't quite agree with the curator's taste in music, you know. Too flashy, and I'm a down-to-earth person. A weary male voice emanated from the creaking gramophone. Around Victorian 18? Yeah, somewhere in there. Like, post-light bulb, although no mass production of it yet. Of course, maybe mass production in general is difficult in this world. This is my job. Alright, let's save time and pick one. Let's see. Get Mania. Mania's not... Mania, at its worst, is just a dead draw. Yeah, at its worst, this is a dead draw, which is better than most symptoms, to be honest. Vision Corrector, every 5th attack always deals a crit. I don't really need vision corrector is the problem. I do not need Aliamus from an event. If it were a better relic, I might take Mania, but as it stands, I think I want to engrave. This is okay. Like, Dominion is always good, because chances are your tentacles deal more damage than your strikes. Vulnerable is okay. Drain is decent, but the problem is it's on a strike, which means if I'm playing it... it's between Drain and Dominion, honestly. This would be better damage, and that also means it'll combo with if that happens. Yeah. Yeah, Dominion. My opinion, Noise is the model of a new era. Relentlessly marches across the world with irregular rhythms and maddening melodies. No mercy, no wavering, no compromise. Detesting order, discarding themes, Noise never seeks to please. That includes our wax sculptor. Now does the fight start.
とわの国に通じる扉はここにあるわ。聞こえます。この暗流は敵を引き裂く。怖い。愚かね。
I actually am going to kill them all this turn. Because they're just that poisoned. Part of the problem of my team being so high-leveled is I don't actually get to pilot them properly for some of these fights. The enemy just dies right away. Okay. Finesse on a strike. Typically this means I'm playing the one to draw the card. Bastion on self-destruct. If I'm playing Curse, Bastion becomes really strong. If I'm playing Elation, it's not a big deal either way. Yeah. Knew it. Silver Key Extraction Point. Candelabrum, commonly seen in a wax museum. By the eerie orange glow, you notice a hand-drawn poster on the wall. Let's see, Advanced Berserk, but get Hysteria. When played, Aliamus increased 20, that'd be really good. Hysteria. If a fight's really short, then Hysteria becomes actually kind of good, but... Now, let's just look closely. Oh, weakness on a defense is always good. Yeah. They deal less damage, and I'm armoring up. The Mind Engraving. Increase hand limit 3, draw 1 less card each turn. Discard all symptom cards and state cards at turn end, retaining other cards. I don't know that I'd want that even if I could afford it. I don't think that does much for me. Prophet's Lamp. Draw cards at the start of your turn. You may choose to keep 1 card in your hand at the end of your turn. Prophet's Lamp is good. Nameless Appendage. Each tentacle grants 4 shield at turn end. Tranquil Sea Stance is effect. That's just really, really strong. Yeah, I just have scaling up defenses. Knell of Death. Flap. Flap. Gain energy. Maybe I should have done Elation first, so that would deal a little more damage. That was foolish. Oh, the tentacles still hit him. Let's gain that little bit of shield. And we're good. Yep. Too strong to see all my power. Alright, let's see. Sacred Agony is a real contender here. 20% more damage to enemies with debuffs. Enemies are very frequently debuffed with this deck. Reduce max HP 30%, all Awakeners gain 10 AoE miss at turn start. All of these are actually worth considering here. Sacred Agony... this is a bit of anti-synergy with Nameless Appendage, though. Because I want more... I want more tentacles for Appendage. I don't want AoE miss spam, and... What, are they gonna hit me harder in here? Whatever. Okay, time to rouse someone. So, my first guess is probably you for... probably Dull Inferno for... Actually, every part of it is amazing. Although, Nymphaea's also would be really good. Soulblight is good for getting to the later game, but... Drowning in... I don't know what the rest of it's called. Be great, and it's really cheap to play too. We'll take Nymphaea's. At least this, where I'm really over-leveled, it's probably better. Use our key. And let me look at the shop first. Jade Imprint. Battle start, gain additional 75 black sigils and a symptom card. That'd be good if I found it early. I didn't find it early. Veil of the Nameless Deity. Releasing Exalt, corresponding Awakener gains 10 AoE miss and 14 shield. It's actually good for spamming stuff. Mythag Insignia. More than 3 cards remain, hand during last turn, gain 2 Arithmetica. That's strong if I have a lot of Retain in my deck. Let's take the tunnel, see where it takes me, though. Sigils and fights.
あなたをがっかりはさせないわ。これがあなた様への恩返しです。
Not mean to fast forward, that's not necessary for me. Yeah, this lets Nymphaea spam her ability a lot. Probably, it's arguable. You can hold on to Silent Fealty. And they're all dead. Me like poison. Me like passive regen and poison. Ooh, more Dominion. And another fight starts. Ooh, you guys actually might get turns to hit me. Drowning. Knell of Death. Just for setting that off. Gaze into the abyss. Yeah, that was good because it charged up everyone else's. And battle over. I think I'm too used to the event stages where everything's actually at a normal level to fight me. Catalyst is always good. I don't need Echo on a strike. Vulnerable on a strike is okay. On a Catalyst, I want to be spamming abilities as much as possible. Let's rouse up Dull this time. Missile Obsession would also be good for triggering... It doesn't trigger that much poison, but it still triggers some poison, you know? And lets you cycle through deck really fast, but I think Soul Blight probably slightly better. I doubt it'll make a big difference this game. I'm probably gonna blast through this. The boy stood on the stage, pale light shining on his face. Dedicated to... The boy's face turned red. He opened his mouth but couldn't utter a sound. His gaping mouth grew wider and wider. Help the kid. He gently patted the boy's head. Morimen me out of here? Nah, sorry, Bathwater, I don't think I can. You're just gonna have to keep going to work. Talk to me later? Yeah, see you later, Bathwater. Don't be afraid to actually just drop in. I'm always afraid, but you don't need to follow my example. Gently pat the boy's head, guiding him to recite along with you. A song for Mom. The voices, like moths in the night, drifted side by side from the empty stage, softly landing in the pitch-black audience. And I get to rouse someone! Yay! Abyssal Obsession. Get back to this shop. Definitely don't need Jade Imprint now. Veil of the Nameless Deity is probably pretty good. Who's over here? I don't have enough here. Then I should use my money to rouse my last Awakener. A pale, thin young woman leans against the wall. Her eyes are half closed, her face flushed, and her breathing extremely rapid. She looks hurt. Let me examine her. The woman wears a thin white dress, similar to the other two wax sculptures, and still has makeup on her face. Could this be Miss Mason? Something odd about her neck. Yeah, there's like a clasp of some kind. The iron shackle is almost embedded into the fair neck, adorned with a blood-red gem. For some reason, you are entranced, greedily gazing at the flickering light on the gemstone. Shiny, shiny. So thirsty. So thirsty. Give it to me. Give it to me. My head is spinning. Sharp pain, like a needle piercing deeply, stabs into your neck, going deeper and deeper. In your ear, you hear greedy sucking and swallowing. I'm an adult. Something soft and cold clings to your neck like a suction cup. Back off. Give it to me. Give it to me. The feeling of rapid blood loss is unbearable. Your vision darkens and your heartbeat accelerates. I said scram!
Goaの国に通じる扉はここにあるわ。
これがあなた様への恩返しです。聞こえます？
No, I lost some Aliamus doing that, but I want to trigger more poison at once. Have a blast together. I can hold off on that. I can use this to cheat the rest of my rouses into my hand as well. Soul Blight. Abyssal Obsession. Could cheat out Dance right away. Actually, I think I'll play it next turn, so Marvelous Cuisine starts being really strong. I have 122 shield I'm not doing anything with. Pain and pleasure. That probably does something. Turn start, gain a shield equal to half of the HP lost last turn. Do. Become weakened. Got my silent fealty, but I don't gotta do it just yet. Self-destruct first. There. Now you basically do no damage this turn. I'm gonna save that for when I have, more of my poison. I can play more stuff. I want to save that for my big turn. This big turn. Deep Currents. First, Terminal of the Truth and Always. Here's your meal. I think Karen's Exalt might be really, really, really strong after all. Especially if you hold it until she can do it again. Passage of the Ego. Oh hey, she died immediately. Yeah, I think this team setup does work, in fact. You even have big turns with Pharos. Knocked down on the ground, the woman still has blood staining the corner of her mouth. Oh my, your blood has such a peculiar flavor. It makes my thoughts swim in circles. Let me guess. You're not quite human, but not quite Awakener either. Huh. Is that what keepers are? Something kinda between them? Ramona stands between you, frowning at the woman. Who are you? Why are you here? But thanks anyway. I haven't fed properly for a long week. Your generosity is appreciated. Ramona draws her rapier and holds it against the woman's chest. I won't ask again. The woman glances at the blade pointed at her eyes flickering briefly before she suddenly straightens up. Give me just one moment, please. Back. I thought I am returned. I thought I paused the recording. I didn't. Oopsies. So if I refuse to answer, will you plunge that into me? Why does she look hopeful about that? Will you do it hard, nice and deep? Oh, she a freak. Will you, will you? If you refuse to answer, we won't harm you. Simply ignore you and leave. Is that clear? Oh, I see. Okay. Stop, kitty. Stop, Ramona! Jenkins rushes to the woman, urgently grabbing her wrist and pulling her over. Is that you? This? Wandering gaze gently falls on Jenkins. And after a moment, she suddenly laughed. Oh my. You're calling me sister, you must be from that life I've forgotten. Locked underground for 3 glorious years. 1,235 exquisite days, courtesy of my loving family. What the? Nonsense, I'd never do that to you. Why not? The dissolution helps. Ever since I fell ill, my mind swims in crimson rivers of blood. I don't think this is Jenkins' sister. Feared I'd harm others, feared I'd disgrace you, so you tucked me away so nicely. Jenkin, you're not keeping secrets from us, are you? The woman deftly pounces on Jenkin, raising her delicate wrist. See? Pretty shackles on my wrists, my ankles, even this lovely collar around my throat. 3 years of rat's blood cocktails, and now I smell like a butcher's floor. How could I hurt my sis? She's family. It's hard for me to see Jenkin doing that, even if the dissolution made her forget. I don't know, that doesn't line up. Maybe it is, but... Jenkin's face turns red as she clenches her fists and glares defiantly at the woman. Family? Seemingly not expecting Jenkin's response, previously noisy woman finally quiets down. Just teasing, little mouse. I have no family. I'm certainly not your sister. You're mistaking me for someone else. I mean, Jenkin doesn't remember what she looks like right now.
みんなが喜ぶかしら?
3 stars. Get my free silver. Da-da-da. Someone brought me food, and my pets don't want me to have it. I want to save up for re-evolution. Also... Karen up to level 30. Hip hip huzzah, hip hip hurrah. And I even got enough for another realm study. Yay. Oh. Ah, Pandia. Hello, weird candle vagina. I already had a copy of her? Maybe? I honestly don't remember. No, I didn't, apparently. What does she do? Oh, she has counter stuff. She might work well with Ikus then, because he also really likes counter. She's the counter DPS. Oh, interesting. Let me say... Stacks a counter. Free counter for each instance of damage dealt. Yeah, that's a really great rouse that can stack up your counter basically forever. Curious who else would want to be on a counter team. Not your useless ass. I mean, I guess... Okay, Goliath seems to be built around stacking up strength for yourself. She steals counter stacks, so she's counter and anti-counter, which is really funny. Those are the funniest types of characters. But who else wants counter stuff? It's interesting. Sangha might be the only character who works well with Alva. Because Sangha actually scales off your shield. Does sound like they're both hard to use. Suppose in theory, the doll would just be the support to let any team spam their exalts. Doll, Kaikus, and Pandia would not be terrible. Get all the redeem yet? I don't know. I haven't redeemed for every character yet, with that free thing I had yet, no. The Proto-Paradise, I haven't done that yet, if that's what you're asking. Code redeem? Oh, I've done all the code redeems, yeah. At least all the ones I'm aware of. Just to have something on her, if anyone decides to use. Yeah, I think I use those. That's why I have so many built tentacle characters, because tentacle's kind of where I started. Julio? Yeah. Nah, I'm just short of enough cards to do daily. I wish the autos counted for this, but I understand why they don't. Yeah, I do have to sit there and actually play the event stage 2 more times this week, instead of just reenacting it. I am full on this again, so I should press the unlock button. Hey, here's that character you mentioned. Only done Ogies so far. I'll probably do all of them. Time-worn Ramona. That sounds interesting. Medic's Manual. It's 7. The Ramona Time-worn after Chapter 2. Gotcha. It is a black, viscous substance. It gushes from underground fissures, drips along the veins of leaves, and even flows from people's mouths. We found it. The true source of bullshit. We call it disillusion. Same thing. It's everywhere, yet invisible. People infected by dissolution will gradually be forgotten by the world. Letters, records, photos, all evidence of his existence will be erased. It's as if they have never been in this world. Winter, AF, well, Londinium. It was a winter night 6 years ago when I first saw snow in Londinium. The girl lying in it. Help me, it's eating me alive. Black D-slime oozed from her eye sockets, thick and ceaseless. Yet she seemed not to notice. Ugly thing. George doesn't want to look at that ugly thing. I reached out and pressed my palm over her right eye. This is better, much nicer. Do you want to survive? The girl nodded with all her might. Don't worry. I'll fulfill your wish. But in another way. Dang it. One sec, my cat's gonna try to climb onto my computer to get to my desk. Okay, I'm back. There you are, Mr. Rogers. And you are? Ah, yes, his thing. Call me Herbert. Very interested in your wax arts. There's a nice bar across the street. Care for a drink? Here to drink together. What happened afterward? Later, I accepted Mr. Herbert's invitation to join him in researching some topics. In return, he would provide me with some materials for wax sculptures. Understood. I have fully grasped your story, so... Mr. Rogers, you killed Mr. Wax. Ah, it's Clementine. You killed the woman in the snow. You killed those children as well. Am I correct? I never... Oh? I saw them clearly at the workhouse. Those missing children. Sorry, my cat tried to climb up on my computer again. He's just decided he wants to be on the tower. He can't be. Mr. Rogers, since you have chosen to undergo treatment, please be honest with me. We need trust between us. Does it truly matter, Miss Clementine? Whether it is important depends on your answer. Before that, everything remains unknown. However, sometimes this sense of the unknown is what exactly attracts us. Sorry, Mr. Rogers, I shouldn't have pressed you like that. Stop playing games, bitch. You're enjoying Master Rogers' agony, aren't you? Master Rogers never tells lies. We never killed, we just... helped. Make their wax sculpture dreams come true. Wrong person? No way, you're wearing their clothes. The Primavera is a collection of wax sculptures. You saying we're all your sisters? There was a time when Master Rogers dressed us in matching little outfits, like perfect frozen mannequins. The woman lifts the hem of her dress, rubs it gently, then brings it to her nose to sniff. Ew, it stinks. Shame I haven't worn decent clothing in ages. You just say Master Rogers? Are you one of his subordinates? Well, that's another question. What will you give me in return? In return? Very well, here it is. Ramona takes a deep breath and suddenly thrusts her sword into Leigh's shoulder. Ramona! Stand down. I know what I'm doing. Now, miss, we're short on time. Can you give us a straight answer? The woman's pale face flushes red. She trembles as she laughs. Good. So wonderfully good. The pain is just perfect. If you have questions, by all means, ask away. Weird they're saying mysterious girl here, but Leigh in the narration. Who gave you the instruction? Sorry, this is the one answer I can never give you. And why? Because of love. Huh? Agonizing, scorching, hopeless love. Upon her frozen altar I offer my sobs, my whispers, and my most precious soul. If you have questions, by all means, ask away. Alright, you gave away this person's gender, possibly. Why'd you become an awakener? To survive, obviously. My sacred vow to... The woman gently strokes the blurred black coat on her wrist, her voice soft and mellifluous. Sweet or musical, pleasant to hear. Got it. Sometimes they are gonna throw words I don't quite recognize. See this? They brand each successful specimen with a code. Our special, unique, irreplaceable. It's a barcode. They. You're referring to the Sculptors Association? He does not respond, seemingly confirming your guess. Stop! God, these two will not let me get any work done today. I'm back. Someone like her really my sis? What do you think, Brown? The mouse leaps onto her shoulder, nuzzling against her affectionately. Oh dear, mice love me as they always do. Rotting, sprouting sewer dwellers... What? Rotting, sprouting sewer dwellers share... Oxford comma, people. That's right, this wouldn't even be Oxford comma, this is just... This is kind of an Oxford comma, yeah. Could be rotting, sprouting sewer dwellers. This sounds like the sewer is the thing that's sprouting. Which, I don't know how that would work. Share such curious kinship with rodents. You been in sewers too? No way, this is coincidence. The inquiry barely ends when dull thuds echo from the depths of the cellar. You hold your breath, hearing intermittent, muffled cries, low and repressed. Oh dear. Hungry. I'm so hungry, 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 hungry! Horrific, thank you. Get him, Brown. Investigation. Get him, Brown. Part 8. Quiet, everyone. Everyone falls silent. Muffled sobs turn into long, continuous shrieks. Half wailing, half terror, like an echo from hells. That should be either from the hells or hell. Like, from hells is weird. After an indeterminate time, the sounds fade. What's that? Oh my. The master has returned. The precious pets in the basement have missed him terribly. 1 hour ago at Dr. Fairfax's clinic. Time's up. Thank you for your cooperation, Mr. Rogers. I apologize for the slight misunderstanding that occurred earlier. It's okay, Miss Clementine. I feel much lighter and more at ease now. My mood has calmed down after the wax sculpture was damaged. Is this the magic of psychotherapy? Seems to have something in common with wax art. Yeah. George, say goodbye to Miss Clementine. Meh. Goodbye, Miss Clementine. And that's it. Even Mr. Lawrence. That was stupid. So very stupid. Punish her now. Peel her face right off. Punishment, punishment, punishment. Hush now, my precious ones. What an annoyance. It's just a humble wax museum. Why must everyone come poking around? What was that noise? Could it be? It's waking up, run away! All fled? How pathetically dull. Master Rogers, do come out. I spotted darling little George. Those darlings wouldn't weep without cause. You've returned, haven't you? Good evening, Pandia. Did you enjoy your little chat with Miss Clementine today? Paid such a pretty penny for your treatment. Pandia, hurry and leave this place quickly, and take George with you. Leave here? What absurd nonsense are you spotting, Master Roger? Ah, so mush-mouthed today. You spouting, Master Rogers. Already imprisoned an investigator. Now another has arrived. I have a bad feeling. Mythag seems to have locked their eyes on me. Fret not, Master Rogers. Let your Pandia handle these tedious trifles. I planted a darling little mole among them, and sweet George will assist too. Flawless. You just mentioned the Master returning. Am I correct in assuming your real goal is to delay us until Rogers arrives? Yes, yes. I'm guilty of endless sins, utterly unforgivable. Punish me harder. Personally, I hope you're not Miss Mason, so I won't have to hold back. Goth, shall we investigate the creatures underground? Of course. Be Roger's victims down there. Can't just walk away. That's right. Let's find a passage leading underground. Trapdoor here. Goes underground. Hey. Use all your strength. The trapdoor merely opens a crack. No good, it won't budge. Our time to shine. Round, go! What, I'm playing as Brown? That's hilarious. Squeak? Crowd is so complicated, Squeak. Wanna go home and eat cheese, Squeak. Well, human head, Squeak. It's locked here. Gotta find the key first, Squeak. What do I do? Jenkins will be unhappy if I fail, Squeak. There's another exit here. Must be the place, definitely. Squeak, squeak. Event. Withered wax sculpture philosopher smokes, shrouded in a white haze. The other shore exists but is unknowable, thus it remains unknown. Imagine this world is a game. What you're looking for might be on the other side of the map. Not hard to imagine. Look more. Massive shadow completely engulfs you. Foul-smelling saliva drenches you like a drowned rat. Little mouse, come here just for a moment. Swear I have no intention of eating you. I won't even glance at your plump, juicy belly. None of these are right. I'm just doing them anyway. I'm sorry, no offense intended. I don't like mice. Problem with mice is they are never afraid of humans. An unkempt old man lay in the corner. Melancholic eyes locked onto you. Of course, you're very ambitious. Good. It's not good enough to help you escape the disaster. Now that's the one I want to do, I guess. I assumed it'd be this one because that's where the coughing was. Ah, here's the shiny stuff. I was still right to go back. Such a familiar voice. Remember it, Squeak. Humans make this sound when they're sick or near death. Hurry and take a look, Squeak. 12:10. A mouse? Gurgle, gurgle. The faint sound of greedy chewing echoes in the pitch-black basement. Squeak? Shh. Don't come closer, it's dangerous here. Don't wake them. William keeps his head down, focused on the fluctuating numbers on his instrument. Scan complete. Diameter 18.54 feet, depth 65.4. A Class C rift. Diameter's too small. No wonder it went undetected before. The next step is to confirm the active range. Brown wanders near William, then spots a file folder peeking from a suitcase. Squeak, squeak, squeak! Snatches it and dashes away. Hey! Tiny shoes tap on the ground. Someone approaches with unhurried steps. Must not be discovered. Find a place to hide first. Let me see. Who's disturbing George's snack time? Squeak. Oh, just a tiny mouse. George feels generous today, so... George throws a bloody mass in front of Brown. Go on. Eat. Squeak. You must be starving, you silly thing. Tell George you're hungry. A mysterious voice spreads like ripples, filling the air with noisy echoes. You're hungry. You're hungry. 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 Mouse's eyes glow red, bares his teeth and devours the decaying flesh greedily. Poor dumb little mouse. My poor dumb little mouse. Meanwhile in the studio, while that horrific shit's going on... Choose a card. Definitely Knell of Death. Now costs 1 and has an 8. And gives me a bunch of key flare. Now does the fight start. Also has weakness on it, which is nice. Give you all strength down as well. Just do this for the Aliamus and the key flare, I guess. Yeah, we'll take the 1 damage. Oh no, I hope I'll live. Victory. Let's see. Catalyst on Toad Stew. Berserk on a defense. Might on a strike. Might on a strike is okay, I guess. Oh, hey, there's the final battle. Not doing that yet. Wax Museum also houses many paintings. Portraits, landscapes, still life, realistic, abstract. They adorn the otherwise dull walls, making them less boring. One of them catches your eye. It is a... Let's see. Get Advanced Berserk. Developed Trauma. Make this Advanced, I'd rather. 15 portraits in many places within the kingdom. The Queen stands at the center, radiating amidst black roses. Except for one thing. Her face has been cruelly gouged out, leaving a charred black void. To this day, you still cannot see the Queen's true visage. Ah, she got dissolute. Noted. Wanted to see if that was anything. Not have the money to get D-marks just yet. To be spending at the store just yet, I should say. Knell of Death. All y'all get poisoned. Whap ya. Get cursed. Could have played Silent Fealty, but it wouldn't have served much purpose. I gotta heal for 2 by doing that? I don't care. Rather get the extra turn for extra Aliamus for everyone. Could have played Silent Fealty anyway. Computation is basically always good. Although, Toxin on this... Yeah, Toxin. So even when I'm defending, I'm still applying something. Let's rouse... Drowning in Sorrow. This event... Enter a maze. Left, right, left again. Gradually lose patience until you look up and see the eye. The eye watches you calmly and majestically, as if it were the ruler of this place. Rouse someone and get mania. Advanced finesse, but get hallucinations. Let's rouse someone. That's Soul Blight. Lucky you, Rabbit's Paw. Remove a symptom card upon pickup. Upgrade a random Orson to an advanced Orson. Yeah. Let's get rid of Mania. And now this has advanced weakness on it. Sure. Last of my money on this. Yeah, now Silent Fealty gives me a bunch of shield, even at 0 cost. So it's worth playing even right when you draw it.
海の狂気に気をつけて。
Get on to Deep Currents. Not that it'll matter much. It's Void. Awakeners lose Aliamis at turn end. But that's not fucking good. Tiny wish. Passage of the Ego. And hey, look, he died. $12.25, about 15 minutes. Brown, you're back. Brown lies weakly in Jenkins' arms, wrinkling its nose before sobbing. Brown says it stinks down there. Feels awful. Oh my, do mice get sick too? How educational. They're a living thing, so yes. Brown's no ordinary mouse. Speak up, Brown. What'd you see down there? I will say mice can't vomit, is the thing. That's not a thing they can do. Just literally can't. I only learned that because of people complaining about Ratatouille. Vaguely complaining. What next? Brown is built different? I mean, Brown didn't throw up. Got it. Good job, Brown. Brown says it was too dark, couldn't see much. Just brought this back. Jenkins pries open Brown's tiny paw and pulls out a small document pouch. Let's see, some coins, buttons, and... a letter? Oh, let me read what's written here. Hey, that's mine! He unfolds the letter. It contains hastily scribbled words, written in a rush. Jenkins, I think I won't live much longer. They're turning people into wax sculptures, and soon it will be my turn. Well, talk to Mr. Davis. He'll let you work in his factory. Mr. Davis is strict, but they offer pea soup and black bread for lunch every day. Remember not to backtalk him. Also, I left all the money... He pauses at the end. She bears a peculiar expression, as if lost in deep thought, yet her mind seemed to have wandered far away. Why'd you stop reading? There's still more to go. He places the letter in your hand without a word. You unfold it. Only greetings and a signature remain. Even now, I still miss the days we sunbathed together in Wood Park. With love, Mason. Real. My sister exists. I won't work for Davis. Miss Mason was definitely imprisoned here. She took enormous risks to write this letter. She never lost hope. She never forgot about you. Now I can't even remember her face. I'm useless. Sorry, sis. Hand reaches out, gently covering Jenkins' hand. This hand is riddled with scars, bathed in moonlight. The bluish-black veins and wounds are unmistakable. Don't cry, and don't apologize. That's what you warned me about. Right, I completely forgot 24 was here. 24. At least you're still alive, and there's still hope. I believe your sister would have hoped for this as well. I wasn't crying. Almost normal when not crazy. Girl replies in a sullen tone, with a barely noticeable nasal quality. Anyway, you finally find traces of Mason. Finally some good news.
成功でしょうか。あなた
Part
様
of me
のお
hopes they
役に
don't
立てたの
answer
で
if
す
anyone
わ。
here is Mason. In fact, Jenkins still remembers having a sister, but doesn't recall any time she might have locked her up for 3 straight years. And it's not like Rogers could have been the one to do that. He hasn't been missing long enough for that. Gain my this. And, I want Karen edified. I have enough for a chaotic residue, unfortunately, right now. So instead, let's go get... do a potion tempering. Daily quest done. Quest level up. I'm at the point where I'm back to script. Cedarwood. Then she vanished, returning to the darkness. People looked up with wide eyes, gazing at the sky she had traversed. Part 9. Odd. Thought the basement was supposed to house monsters. How did Brown manage to find what Miss Mason hid? Mona takes the letter paper, flips through it, and then brings it close to her nose. A faint cologne scent. It's William's signature fragrance. William? You crouch down and stretch your neck towards the trapdoor leading to the cellar. William, are you down there? Hey, cologne guy, you listening? Try to keep your voices low, but can no longer suppress your anxiety and urgency. Cries echo one after another, and soon, a muffled response emerges from the depths. Oh, noisy. Thank goodness, William. I was afraid... I'm fine, just a few scratches and bruises. The detective with me. Daydreaming isn't a good habit, investigator. I didn't expect that woman to have dealings with the Sculptors Association. I wasn't cautious enough. By the way, you guys just see a small wax sculpture? Golden curls, wearing a black suit? Just come up here and look. Tons of wax figures. That's all? Find 10 like that right now. It's just overwhelming. It's not an ordinary wax sculpture. Judging by your reactions, you probably haven't seen it before. Actually, I think Jenkins specifically has seen it before. This isn't a good place to talk. Give me 10 minutes. We'll force open that trapdoor and come down after you. Ah, laughing children. My favorite. You.
ドアの国に通じる扉はここにあるわ。
そのまま立ち果てて
海の狂気に気をつけて。
Flap. Mirror on a defense is... Well, actually, giving it retain so I can cycle through better cards faster would be kinda good. Although Catalyst on this would be good too. I do not want Echo on Self-Destruct. There's very few cards I want Echo on. This just so I can cycle through my deck faster. Or this to... it'd be better if it was a Catalyst on something cheaper in someone else's card. Because she's the one I want to be getting the Aliamus. Alright, we've got a Lemurian Delight. That's really good. Sacred Agony, also quite nice. One-way path, and I don't have a key, so... Sound exhausted. Are you hurt? Lost contact with Miss Doll. What's your status? Hey, seen a girl taller than me? One at a time. Vent over here. Truly an unforgettable memory. My head and limbs were forcefully pressed into the plaster. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a flip if I cut my arm bleeding. And near-death phantasms enveloped me deeply, and pulled me up and threw me onto a dark shore. I looked at it, feeling a part of me had been taken away as well. That lost half of my soul has since resided in that small initial wax sculpture. Help me find my other half? Get delusions, and a brand new wallet. So, lots of card draw. Or claustrophobia. This deck actually has some decent regen, so claustrophobia might be worth it. Guardian Hand. Yeah, claustrophobia and Guardian Hand, because that's a lot of shield. There's either a lot of draw or a lot of shield, and this deck actually, I think, wants to go longer rather than faster. I think it wants to stall things out with poison. I don't need to draw my whole deck every turn, honestly. Having this so I can get better deck cards is still worth it.
海の狂気に気をつけて。よいしょ。
And I still one-turn most of the normal encounters here, just because I'm, like, at minimum double the recommended level. Insight on Ocean of Elation. This is a card I want to play basically every time it shows up, and Insight is always really good. Poison on a Strike is also nice, but Insight is so strong. Is acting fun? I don't understand what you mean. Don't be nervous, I'm just curious, I won't expose you. You won't say a word, will you? Wait! Shush. No idea what that was about. Rounding deep. Eat. Play out the non-damaging stuff first, then slap. Just to min-max my Aliamus gain. Berserk on Strike be quite nice. Actually, her Aliamus doesn't matter that much. Let's get the Toxin on this one instead. Speed up our poisoning. Hang on. Knew it. Wade through the mist. Event. You had a long dream. In the dream, you were in the audience, watching a boy sing on stage. Well, Charlie had a dearly loved tabby cat. She went missing, he searched everywhere. Hollow, dry voice repeated mechanically. Endlessly. Loud cheer, why not? Stand up and clap for the boy. Seemingly feeling your encouragement, the boy puffs out his small chest. Black blood keeps flowing from his mouth, yet it can no longer stop his singing. Get me some money.
永遠の国に通じる扉はここにあるわ。
そのまま朽ち果てて
Feeling when Charlie's tabby cat was dearly beloved.
海の狂気に気をつけて。
消えて
This is just what happens when you have to take a break from story forever to instead retain even more defenses. This is what happens when I kept playing even though I didn't want to do story because I wanted to save it for stream. I'm just vastly over-leveled. Murian Delight is really good, but Sacred Agony... Sacred Agony is also amazing. Rouse for Soul Blight. Many shattered silvers here. Dull, broken, clearly not high-end goods. Perhaps they're one of the reasons why these wax sculptures can come to life. Even the roughest silver has the potential to create miracles. And a silver relic into Solar Disc. Nah. I actually like Guardian Hand more than Solar Disc right now. Acquire Celestial Astrolab, but develop Madness and Hysteria. Both of them? I don't need crit rate. I'm just gonna take the sigils. There's only the one shop, so I'll just buy something else from it. Lemurian Delight is still... Hell, these two work together really well. Any wish? There you go. You're already very poisoned, Mr. Lawrence. Already dead. Terminal of Truth and Abyss. For no specific reason other than funny. Victory. Tried everything. The trapdoor remains unmoved. Dang it. Won't open. Go back. What the? I said go back. You kidding? We barely got in. There are many monsters down here, more than you can handle. Didn't Dole warn you? What about you? Can't just leave you here. There's a B-level rift, and it will take a long time to handle. Can't leave here. Listen, I'll say this only once. Interesting, he said it was C-level before. Our investigation has been exposed. Now both of the remaining exits are guarded. Found a door leading to the outside nearby. It's special, locked from the inside. Rogers must have rigged with it. Can't be opened by ordinary means. Need to go to the master office and get a key. Found quite a few things. Counts, reports, contracts, enough to keep Rogers in prison for the rest of his life. I'll give them to you just in case, then... Ah! The woman in white, she's disappeared. You know that could also describe you, 24. You look towards where the woman once stood. It's empty now. Only the white curtains fluttering in the wind. Disappeared? What happened? I don't know. She was just here. Jenkin angrily rushes to 24 and grabs her hand. It was you, wasn't it? Heard you two whispering. Still trying to pretend you didn't know her? Oh, no. Miss Jenkin, listen to me. I mean, the police need evidence to convict a criminal. They're all watching William except you two. Are you blind and deaf? She may be weird, but what if she is my sis? I'll ask again, where'd she go? In the scuffle, 24 falls to the ground, her long hair pushed aside. What's this? 0, 2, 4... In the woman's fair neck, there's a prominent black code, 024. Saw similar patterns somewhere else not long ago. Yeah, on her. That's the Sculptors Association. 24 futilely clutches her neck, her face extremely pale. I knew it, she's a liar. And I see. We were all distracted by Miss 24's episode. No ordinary victim could navigate this wax museum so freely. No. 24 sits on the ground, mechanically scratching the coat on her neck until it becomes a bloody mess. It's not what you think, I mean, we do have to very strongly consider the possibility she was not a willing participant of having the code put on her neck, but she was still willing to exercise the amount of freedom they gave her, even if she couldn't escape with it. Still not enough for re-evolution. Affinity up. Huzzah! More pure cores. Purer and corer than ever before,
私と
or...
教授の関係が気になる？別に秘密にしてるわけじゃないし、聞きたいこんな力を持つリーロ白い別入学前から学院の過去が知りたい
It is interesting how if you just leave someone in this slot, they'll forever be
まさか全部私に
just
説
going
明
up
しろっていう
things.
の？
They're...
学院の前身も含めて
Dang it, I just saw the word. Affinity will be constantly going up. Happens to me. Anatomical melancholy. Actually, how many badges do I have now? Gnosis Primer. Hell is Gnosis Primer? Want Remembrance Quills as well. Be able to lock substats. Down. That's unrelated to what's going on, though. Anatomical melancholy. Melancholy. Part 10. Please hear me out. It made me too. It was I who pushed you. It was you? Good, at least you admit it. Realized you're good, so I decided to join you. Just answer one question, Miss 24. Did you let her go? Was this another case of coercion? In fact... Wait, you really think we'll buy that? You've been faking madness, following us, trying to hurt my sis, or someone who might be her. Must be a spy sent by that damn association. Jenkin, this is not how you help. No, why won't you listen to my explanation? Faced with your relentless questioning, me? 24 suddenly freaks out. Listen to me, you... cocksuckers? Listen to me. Fine, I'm listening. She's losing it. 24 breathes heavily, with veins bulging on their face. Hey, your face veins. Yes, that's the look I see. Fear. Disgust. A freak. That's me, an ugly monster abandoned like me. No one comes near me, no one trusts me. Dark red arms once again emerge from within 24, tightly wrapping around her neck. I'm not a monster. I'm not a monster. Losing control again. Need to evacuate immediately. I'm not a fucking monster! Choose a card. Knell of Death. Now the fight starts.
あなたをがっかりはさせないわ。聞こえます。咲き誇る。
戻って。
お静かに。
Just shield up because I ain't got anything better. A lot of good that barrier, did ya? Like, I'm immune to the next instance of direct damage. Computation on this is pretty good. Essentially -1 cost. Look around here a little bit first. No, not yet. Not gonna go into the one-way path yet. Event. Get Malignant Child, but develop Somniloquy. Somniloquy is... Draw 2 cards, add a copy of this into your deck, which, Malignant Child. Every 3 turns, add a stack of weakness to all enemies. Dealing damage to enemy with weakness, gain 6 temporary strength, max 3 triggers per turn. I'll engrave. None of these are that good. Sure, make this defense really strong. And let's fight an elite. Danger alert.
国に通じる扉はここにある。
そのまま朽ち果てて。よいしょ。沈め。
Hey, you lived past the first turn. Not everyone does that. Owie.
この暗流は敵を引き裂く。前へ。
降臨せよ。
戻って。
回って回って。
There we go. Now the poison will kill you. Not quite kill the supplicant. Nope, there they go. Yay. Okay, our home. Gain 4 shield when dealing active damage. Obtain 7 temporary strength when restoring HP. That's pretty good. Broken Visage. Playing strike and defense, corresponding Awakener gains 35 Alimus. Arithmetic across increased by +1. Not worth it. Score mine. For every instance of active damage dealt, inflict 4 stacks of bleed on self, 51 on the target. For each enemy killed, dispel the bleed state from self. Let's just take our home. Just... That'll just be fine. Rusted keys. Drown in sorrow with this rouse. I see no reason to take that illusion. Muted gloves might be worth it if I don't have anything better to pick up. Here comes the fight.
がっかりはさせないわ。聞こえます。そのまま朽ち果てて。怖い。
We're gonna hold on to Silent Fealty to get a little more healing out of it. I'm already not gonna take damage this turn.
回って回って。これがあなた様への恩返しです。咲き誇る。
Flap. Yeah, let's get some Dominion. Oh, almost missed you. Give me my silver, baby. Honestly, nothing there I'm too excited to spend my cash on, so let's see if there's another shop here. Let me get my other rouse. Probably should have switched the order of that for Alien's sake. Whatever, let's give her a tiny wish. I wish, but only a little bit. We'll be playing Silent Fealty just for the little bit of Key Flare and Alienus on it. Ooh, Dominion on Deep Currents is really good. Because it immediately triggers twice from that. Alright, Forgotten Prelude begets Shock. Shock, gain 7 stacks of temporary strength, reduce 2 stacks of temporary strength when drawn. Forgotten Prelude, every 5th time you gain a shield, also gain counter. Counter value equal to 2% of the shield gained. Wow, that's useless at this low level. They give you, like, 1 counter. I assume it has a minimum of 1. Okay. Rouse 2 random awakers, develop Hysteria twice. I'm just gonna take the sigils, because that much Hysteria becomes really hard to deal with. Slap, slap. Da-da-da. Just get rid of that. I need counter. Burst on defense is bad. Let's just get Mirror on the strike to help me retain stuff. Draw a command card and receive 25 black sigils. I could do that. But what do I want to break? Break this defense. That's the only one I needed. Abyssal Obsession. I guess we'll go back to the shop. Muted Gloves, Celestial Astrolabe. Buy a burst for something. Potion of Elation with burst on it, so it'll benefit from the strength boost, why not? Could've just refreshed the thing, too. Divine Oracle. Each Awakener has been roused, increase Realm Mastery by 35. Playing Rouse, randomly gain 2 command cards that Awakener and attach Exhaust. Yeah, I'll take that. That seems just really busted. I've roused 3 of them, so my Realm Mastery is actually really high at this point, I think. I don't know what's behind there, but I don't care that much. 24 breathes heavily and pushes her head again. The dislocated neck is realigned. 24's expression gradually shifts from fierce to gentle. You are indeed different. Perhaps a fleeting smile appears on 24's face. This is the first time you've seen her smile. She slowly retreats, her pale and melancholic face mostly shrouded in shadow. Sorry, Ngoth. It's nice being with you all. That's it. Farewell. Stop, don't run! Crap. Highest
永遠
alert.
の国に通じる扉はここにあるわ。
Lost City, everyone's rouses into the hand.
永遠の王国の美しさに服従せよ。
Behold the magnificence of the Eternal Kingdom. And then the Terminal of Truth and Abyss.
深淵を覗け
Gaze into the abyss. Here's your meal. Oh, my hand isn't full, actually. Probably should check. Nope, it isn't. Passage of the Ego.
あなたを永遠の眠りへ誘います。これがあなた様のお
Drowning
返しです。
in sorrow.
絶対にそう
Abyssal Obsession. Soul Blight. Yeah, a lot of the stuff had to burn, but it's whatever.
前に
Yeah, there's a lot of tentacles built up across all of that.
汚れの根源に断ち切る
Alright. Time to win immediately.
身を飛び去る。
さっきここ降臨せよ
Go into elation.
回って回って回って回って満足満足
It wasn't quite the instant win I thought it would be. I was kind of expecting her to draw into more of her own cards. Help me! Hey, Deep Current. Now I will win for sure and honest and for truly.
さっきそのまま咲いてて
海の狂気に火をつけて。
Mawate, mawate! Forsooth? Forsooth, bro.
狂気を胸に
銀の鍵が
You know what? I'm not even gonna wait for her to have this stunned turn.
奈落の底の深淵を
Terminal of
覗
Truth
け
and Abyss. The Lost City of Lemuria.
永遠の王国の美しさに服従せよ。
回って回って回って回って
これで
聞こえます
And Passage of the Ego.
あなたを永遠の眠りへ誘います
Yep, that is the kind of nonsense this team can do with how much they can spam that shit. Tiny Wish works really well with Exalt spamming. Dang, lost her. What is this place? Total mess. Appears to be Roger's office. Tea on the desk is still warm. Someone was here recently. Brown, who's been dozing on Jenkins' shoulder, suddenly lets out a faint cry. It opens its blood-red eyes and scans the surroundings uneasily. Squeak. You're so very hungry, little mouse. How you feel doing 300k plus damage with Kathagura? I mean, I'll probably still do a Kathagura team. Because, I mean, I do also have... One of the pieces of that team is in this one with Karen. Because her Exalt... Not only does she have the retains, so you can cycle through Kathagura's cards a lot faster by just not playing them, Her Exalt also lets you just store up an Arithmetica battery. Now, like, you can just hold on to that thing, too. You can wait for as long as you want. You could store multiples of those in your hand, and then dump all those on her, spend all your Arithmetica. I feel like you'd blow up the planet if you waited long enough. I know. You're starving. Squeak. Wait, why did Brown jump down? Don't mind it. Slept long enough, time to move. No lazy rats in my house. Being neglected, the mouse wobbles its plump body, stumbling toward the corner of the office. In the corner stands a small wax sculpture covered with a white cloth, waiting patiently. Waiting patiently to be unveiled. Good. Just like that. So much food inside. All delicious cheese. Just a little tug. Brown. Brown has climbed onto the base of the wax sculpture, his tiny paws struggling to pull at the cover. No, the Wax Museum's second rule is... do not lift their covers. At least someone here is still thinking clearly. I did remember that. It's been a few weeks, but I recall. Do not lift their covers. We need to stop this immediately before it's too late. Brown, stop now, or I'll ditch you. Facing Jenkins' threat, the little mouse shows no fear. It squints its eyes, puffs out at its chest like a boastful little general, then skillfully lifts the cover. My eyes, my eyes. Too bright, too bright. Brown, you... Below the cloth stands a bust of an adult man. His eyebrows shoot up, his gaunt face etched with deep lines, and his lips tightly closed. This face leaves a deep impression on you, notorious wax sculptor from the newspaper. You gaze into the wax sculpture's hollow eye sockets, thinking there is something different. Its eyes are gouged out. Not good. The bell rings again, more urgent and intense than before, going through the dimly lit room, as piercing as a shrill laugh. It's Pandia's special announcement time! Oh my careless little mouse, you went and lifted the cover! I hereby proclaim the second rule most splendidly broken! Brown didn't mean it. Perhaps you'd like to explain yourself to them when you're all cozy underground? Oh, silly me, I nearly forgot. They can't understand a word. Oh, Girl's lively laughter gradually fades from the broadcast. You begin to feel dizzy. Oh no, my head's getting foggy. Your head feels increasingly heavy. In this hallucinatory night, you are a moth trapped in amber, encased in the black resin of laughter and song, sinking to the deepest, darkest depths. Strangle them, strangle them, strangle them! Choke them, choke them! Oh no! Just before you suffocate, someone tightly grasps your hand. Stay strong, Ngoth. We'll get through this. Ramona, you're the one who's frightened. Your hands won't stop shaking. In the darkness, you hear a faint girl's laughter, as if it's far away, yet seemingly close by. It should be a girl's faint laughter, but again, I know the translation's still in beta. You too, Ngoth.
みんなが喜ぶかしら?
I wasn't carrying a cursed relic in there. Dang it, I'll have to go back and do that again. Screw it, let's do it now. Why not? Skip story. Knell of Death.
海の狂気に気をつけて。
お静かに沈め。よいしょ。
Dead. Now, without the cutscenes, this will be really fast, and I could just pick something. Deep Currents with Toxin on it is okay. Like, this other stuff just doesn't end up doing much, because a lot of the times I just end up not playing Toad Stew. So this at least is something. Da-da-da. Grave. Let's put Insight on a strike, that's good. There we go. One turn kill. I take a little damage, but I would have taken that anyway. The little buddy spawned to see him dissolve into goo. Alright, and let's just take Sacred Agony. There. Browse first, every time. Storm Mind, nah. Enemies are very frequently debuffed, so Hierophant Staff is really good for me. Yeah. Yep, Sacred Agony just killed them all. Funny. Yeah. Computation on a defense. Why not? It's essentially cost 0 now. Da-da-da. That's just... It's only lasts for a turn, so that's kind of not worth it. Actually, let me go ahead and refresh this shop. The Divine Oracle. I probably won't even bother coming back for it. Like, this fight... I am not lacking in... I can just win this, honestly. Like, this... I'm pretty sure with no relics at all, no upgrades, I'd still very easily win just off the stats of my characters. So I don't need to be doing all this. I'm just doing it for the achievement. Sure, Berserk. The money. I'm gonna do all the fights just cuz, though. All dead. Sure, let's put mirrors on that strike so it's not a problem anymore. I don't need any stuff. Let's just do the final battle. Who cares? Okay. Do this in the correct order. Passage of the Ego. Here is your meal. Usually get stuff out of my hand before I add stuff to my hand.
好きに暴れて
Do-do-do. In this case... add these ones to the hand, because... Terminal of Truth and Abyss. There we go. Almost one shot. Like, damned close. Almost a one-turn kill on a boss. Like, that was really close to working. 2 turns is still probably fine. Oh, that was lovely.
成功でしょうかあなた様の親
Here we go. I wanted that silver. More relics acquired, so even more silver. Manual achievement. Resonate 6 times in the investigation event Waxen Legacy. Ah, yes. Kept getting the upgrades. And... ah, people's affinity went up. Get more pure cores. And I did get enough to give you another level. Actually has some decent attack. Meh. Okay. I can just do more realm study. Yes, I can. Oh, another character already. I'm getting lucky today. Who could it be? The mystery to me? It's the third Karen! Hurrah! I don't know what to say. This is the 4th time I've gotten Karen, and I've not been, like, actively trying to get her. Not bad at all, no. She's exactly part of the team I'm running right now. What's her third Enlighten do again? Oh yeah. Random chance to trigger a random marvelous effect, including gaining 10 Alimus for self, 5 Alimus to allies, make all enemies vulnerable, all enemies weak, draw a card, or obtain key flare. It'll randomly 50% chance to do one of those 4 things. And any more and we start getting more Alimus regen, which actually would be really good. Might as well aim for OE, it's pretty good. Yeah. Overexaltation eventually. Just add a marvelous cuisine also into the draw pile, also into the discard pile. And the draw pile, just put it all in there. Yeah, 50% chance to trigger marvelous buff, and there's 3 of them, so you're probably guaranteed to get it to go at least once. Which one will it be? Shut up about that. Yeah. I'm actually curious what her Overexalt would be. Provides doubled Alimus, all Awakener's poison, counter, and base damage increased by 10%. Boss battles attain additional stack of Finale. And in Finale form, for every 10 Alimus consumed, trigger an additional 3% poison on all enemies. Yeah, I think Overexalts are really strong in general, but Dull probably doesn't need that much. I could just keep rolling for Dull if I really wanted to. Like... All your units have really good, if not insane, must-have. Realistically, I could get almost 100 Luminous Cores and just max out Doll. OE on Doll is OP. I get that impression, yeah. But I don't know how necessary it would be. Like, should I go all in on getting that? Like, realistically, is that something I should actually invest into while I've got that kind of resource? Because Doll is apparently just the best support in the game right now. You still have Prototype Horizon? I already used one. I think... Yeah, I used the one for her. Go for E3 first, then later, +4. Okay, and then start doing Prototype Horizons to get her above E3. So you suggest I do try to roll her to 3, and then just gradually build beyond that. Your G-Doll is +8, very money worth. Gonna push her to +12 to prep for whatever they release Absolute Axiom for the Astral Rain Awakeners. Yeah, but for me, who's lacking in characters, it's probably best I just go to E3 and then I'd be getting the Prototype Horizons specifically for her every month. So eventually she will still get there, and she's probably still the best person to do that for. Yeah, I think it's probably worth it. Like, I have more than enough silver to guarantee it. Just some random crap. Here's a character, is it her? Let's find out together. Two and a half year anniversaries next month means the Anniversary Awakener will have a wheel with +2 hand size limit. Cool? Oh hey, a Nymphia! Not gonna complain about you, you're part of the team I'm building up. Purple, we'll jump past it. Jump past the purple. Elevated focuses. The Q Flare regen stats going up. Think Nymphia OE is good? Yeah, but that'll happen eventually, just by rolling. I don't think I'm gonna put too much effort into that. Alright, this should be another doll. Should be doll to E2. No? Oh, I guess that's not how it works. Hello, Nautila? I do not recall what you do. Oh, she's a counter character. Okay, maybe I do have a counter team just here now. Waiting on my first double SSR, they're fairly common here. Really? I mean, if SSRs are a 5% drop rate, that shouldn't be too uncommon, yeah. Alienist battery is what she's for? I mean, that's still a good thing, but Alienist battery, but she has a lot of counter stuff on her. Let's just keep going. Nothing and no one. Nothing. I think my luck's turning on me. To be fair, I don't recall if I've gotten 2 SSRs so far. I have rolled in the pure stuff off-screen plenty. Here we go. There's Doll. No. Much as I'd love 40 luminous cores, I do not have money. Do. That on. The Spirit Core gift box is very not worth money. I believe you. Yeah, Ocean's Vessel. Knell of Death, poison dealt plus 100% and grants shield equal to 27% of defense. And that scales off Knell of Death skill up. Wow, that's really good. $5 monthly pass is 6k silver over 30 days. Yeah, that sounds probably worth it when I have a little more disposable income. I'm just trying to save up so much that I can finally not only upgrade my computer, but get a better model. And a model I don't feel weird using, because... a few reasons. Upload a rose script. Oh, right, you're new. Nautila. Okay. Nope. Inverdance 2. Still more than easily get to 3 on this. And then next month I'll pull her up to 4. As long as I remember. Like, for where I'm at in the game and how slowly I'm progressing, I don't need to rush getting her to over-exalt. It looks really strong, I just don't need to rush it. I've got time to, until that's like a necessary expenditure. Another Nautila, sure, why not? I'm not gonna... If I ever want to build, if I ever need an Alienist battery, though I assume you're just worse at it than Doll, probably. I do kind of like this system where, if you only care about having lots of characters, or if a character's not very good, but you just like them, you can still very easily get them. You just don't have to worry about upgrading them. Like, the bulk of your stuff is going to go into trying to get them to their over-exalt, if they're a really good character. For these event characters. So it's actually a lot easier to save, but you can still splurge on getting a character who you like their design or something. I actually kind of like that as a setup. Like, this is a very kind gacha that wants you rolling on it. I imagine Nautila is probably at least slightly better on a counter-focused team, because she can build the counter up faster. Nothing. You know, boys saving for plus 12 God King Tulu be like, oh, here's someone. Tulu will just eventually show up if you keep rolling. Is what happened with me. Yeah, I didn't even have to wait for the event. And here is E3 Doll. Yay! Alright, that was actually the last of the silver I had. That was not as guaranteed as I thought it was. That was actually luck right at the end. So, back to saving. God King Tulu is the 3rd anniversary unit. Ah, unit that isn't out yet and might be just a rumor. To be fair, maybe they did announce it already. When it says heals 30% lost HP, does that mean it recovers, like, decreased max HP, or it just restores 30% of your missing HP? Because if it's recovering your lost HP, like as in max HP, then suddenly this is necessary for some of her stuff in a really long fight. Yeah, now she really spams out her Aliamus. And her fixed damage shoots up. But I now don't need to worry about getting through the story even a little bit, I don't think. Pretty sure this team will do what I need to for a long, long time, and I can save up during that. Because I just got E0 Kathagura just because I was told she was good. But on that note, I think this is where we're gonna stop, because it is Thursday. And I go a little shorter on my Thursdays. And I like savoring this a bit. I do like this game. I really do. I am happy to keep playing it more on Monday, where I should finish Chapter 2, and then maybe I'll be able to do that event. I'll probably end up doing the event that happens right after Chapter 2 off-screen, just because of how my timing goes. But for now, I'm going to stop the recording for YouTube here. As always, thank you so much for coming if you came. If you didn't come, you don't get a thank you. Bye-bye, YouTube.